Hey guys, welcome to Daily Movie Recaps. My name is Rocky. And today we are watching a romantic drama titled Swept Away. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Alright then, we see some people are getting on a private plane from New York and are greeted by the captain. The plane lands, and the passengers are taken away in a fleet of luxury cars. Two of the passengers, Amber and Tony, are at the front of the ship that they will be getting on. They are all greeted by the captain of the boat. One of the crew members named Pepe is instructed to show her to her cabin. She then asks about the gym. And Peppa brings just an exercise bike, and she screams at her husband. At dinner, Tony arrives, casually dressed. Amber is annoying because they had all agreed to dress up for dinner. Pepe tells the captain that he can deal with Amber in the kitchen, but he says that he is well paid to do this job. The guests are swimming. Pepe tries to be nice, but she is awful. Later, Amber is on the bike, debating capitalism versus communism. Then money and fame. Pepe listens and tells the captain that she is rude. Suddenly she snaps her fingers at him, demanding water and a towel. He obliges. She continues to treat them horrifically throughout the day. The guests gamble that evening while Pepe fishes. They say that he was a full-time fisherman until pollution ended it. Amber complains about the food, and finally, Pepe snaps and throws the bowl over her head. She screams at Tony to do something, but Pepper warns him not to and then throws Amber over the side and into the sea. Still, it was all in his imagination, and instead, he takes it back to the kitchen. That captain tells them to cook it again. He goes to apologize to Amber. The guests spend the day on shore, and she insists that they cook her the fish that she bought that day for dinner. The chef refuses to cook, so instead, they cook pepper fish and serve it up to her. And instead, she has no idea. That night, the boat is rocking, and Pepe bumps in the Amber. She starts to flirt with him as she is pretty drunk and tries to stop him from passing. She asked for a dance, but he says he won't dance with people he doesn't like. The following night, the wives stay up playing cards and drinking. Amber goes up on deck, and Pepe watches from a distance. She notices him watching and walks away. The next day, the other guests visit some caves, leaving Amber behind. She insists on going as well, and Pep is instructed to take her. As they travel towards the cape, the engine breaks down. Pepe tries to restart it. Amber worries that they're drifting too far. Night falls, and they are still adrift. The following day, Pepe tries to fix the engine again but drops a tool. He dives down to try to retrieve it. Amber wakes. She thinks he has left her or drowned and starts to scream his name. He comes up and asks if she missed him. She finds a flare gun. Suddenly in the distance, they see a ship. Amber tries to fire the flare gun, but Pepe tries to take it from her. When it doesn't work, they struggle, and the gun goes off, puncturing the inflatable boat. They cling to the deflated raft as night falls and a storm takes hold. They wake the following day, and Amber sees land. They paddle towards it and come to shore. Pepe climbs higher but finds that they're on a tiny deserted island. Pepe finds a shed and makes a little camp and collects fresh water. Amber explores alone and finally finds Pepe. He leaves to go spearfishing, and she sneaks up and steals his water. He sees her as he returns, and she smiles. He has caught a lobster and eats as she looks on enviously. She tells him that she will pay him for his fish, but he is not interested in her money. She angrily throws sand at him, telling her that he is in charge now. He tells her to do his laundry and then feeds her, and from now on, she should call him master. He insists that she thanks him for the privilege. He asks her to fill his bottle with water, then gives her some lobster. Finally, he retires to a shed but won't let her in. She complains that she is cold and won't survive another night, but he won't let her in. The following day he wakes her early and tells her to clean his room. Later they fish together, and she cooked it for him. He tells her that she will be punished every time she disobeys him, just like she did to him on the ship. Later, they fish together again, and he catches an octopus, but she is scared and throws it away. Afterward, she goes to sit down, but Pepe asks her to sing and dance for him. As he looks on, he is amazed by her performance. The next day, he smokes as she does her chores. Then, they start to fight and struggle on the sand. She finally succumbs to his demands, but he leaves her. The following day, she brings home some firewood. She is allowed to sleep in the shed. As time passes, they seem to enjoy each other's company more. One morning while collecting firewood, she spots a yacht but decides not to call out for it. She was quiet that night and asked him if he would prefer to be with someone younger. He says that he is a man and he wants to be with a woman, not a girl. It starts to rain, and inside, Pepin discovers a bottle of alcohol and starts to drink. Amber takes some as well, and they begin to loosen up. The next day, while fixing fishing nets, she tells Pepe that she loves him. He believes that if they hadn't been this lost, they wouldn't still be the same. Later, she catches an octopus alone and presents him with some eggs. She playfully throws the eggs at him, and he chases her. They spend more happy times together, and our skills and attitude improve. Sometime later, they awake on the beach together and see a yacht off the coast. She pleads not to call out, but he says that if she loves him, then she must prove it in the real world. The two are finally saved. Their rescuers tell Amber that she has been on the news. The captain tells her that her husband is coming to meet her. He tells Pepe that they had been away for over a month, and the whole world has been talking about them. Her husband is rich, and Pepe will be rewarded well. At the harbor, Tony thanks Pepin for his service. Tony embraces Amber, and Pepe walks away and goes to a bar. A man follows him in to offer him a big reward. Pepe throws the man out, but it leaves without the bag, which contains much money. So Pepe goes to the jeweler's and purchases a ring with the cash. Amber arrives at the hotel with Tony and receives a phone call from Pepin. She asks why he took so long to call. He tells her that he does love her. She tells him to leave a message at reception. He writes a letter informing her that he will have a boat waiting for their runaway in the morning and delivers it to the night receptionist, telling her to give it to Amber only. Amber wakes in the morning and checks for messages. Suddenly Tony joins her, and the receptionist gives them a letter. But this is about the helicopter, so they get into the helicopter. Later, as Pepe waits at the harbor, Tony passes Amber an envelope with $100 bill telling her to tip the bellboy. The envelope is the letter from Pepe, which has the location of his boat written on it. The bellboy takes the letter to the Pepe, who rips it open. It contains the ring. The bellboy directs Pepper to the helicopter, and Pepe runs towards it. Amber cries as the helicopter leaves just before Pepe arrives. He throws the ring into the ocean, devastated. The end. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.